Good morning, students. Once more today, I am going to discuss some problems based on compound interest. Okay. Before going to discuss few more problems based on compound interest, just I want to explain you once more the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest. In place of simple interest, the interest of the full period is calculated at once. On the other hand, in place of compound interest, interest is calculated every year. Or in other hand, interest is calculated on interest also, that is what is called compound interest. And yesterday I explained you few problems. Today I'll explain you two more different types of problems and I'll give you some homework to do it and then we'll finish off the compound interest exercise. So today's first problems. Let me read the questions first. A man invested rupees 46875 at 4% per annum compound interest for 3 years. Calculate, three questions are there. The interest for the first year, understand, only the interest for the first year, the amount standing to his credit at the end of second year. That means what is the amount at the end of second year? And the third question, the interest for the third year. In the third year, how much interest he is going to receive. So three questions. First, the interest for the first year. Second question, amount in his credit in the second year, what is the amount? And the third question, what is the interest for third year? So year-wise, I told you, in place of compound interest, we are going to find the interest for every year. And what I told you, what is the amount after first year, that amount will consider as a principal for the second year. Similarly, what is the amount for the second year, that will be considered as a principal for the third year. It is already known to you. So same way I am discussing for first year. P is known to you, it is given in the book. Rate is known to you, it is given in the book. And time always you are calculating for 1 year. So you know how to find out the interest. P into R into T by 100. After calculating, you are getting the interest 1875. If you get the interest, every year you have to find out the amount. You know how to find out the amount? Principal plus interest equal to amount. You got the amount. The first year amount will be considered as the principal for the second year. Same way. In the second year, first year amount is the principal. Rate is same. Time is 1 year. Again you can calculate the interest. Same formula. P into R into T by 100. So you got the interest here. If you got the interest here, what is the amount of the second year? Amount after second year is equal to principal of the second year plus the interest of the second year. If you got it, will you be able to get the amount of the after the first year or second year or not? Okay. Now next we are going to calculate the third year. What is third year? Whatever the amount in the second year, that amount will be considered as a principal for the third year. So principal is that, rate is known, time is known, easily will be able to find out the interest. So what is the interest for the third year? 2028. You may ask me, sir, why have not calculated the amount for the third year? I have not calculated the amount for the third year because the question never asked me. What the question asked me? What is the interest at the end of third year? So this is the interest at the end of third year. If the question asks you amount at the end of 3 years, how to calculate? Principal of third year plus the interest of third year. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Now the last problems on the basis of compound interest. Calculate the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest. Two things you have to calculate: compound interest and the simple interest on 2000 in 2 years at 8% per annum. So two cases. One case you have to calculate the simple interest, one case you calculate the compound interest. When you calculate the simple interest, you have to calculate the simple interest for the full period only in one time. So first I am going to calculate the simple interest. What is the principal? 2000. What is the total time? 2 years. Full period you are going to, what is the rate? 8%. So simple interest, same thing, P into R into T by 100. So what is the simple interest? 320. Here I am not breaking it 1 year, 1 year. In place of simple interest, again I am telling you, whatever period is given, we are calculating the interest for the full period only in one time. They are called, that is called simple interest. Now, in the second case, I am going to find the compound interest. And in place of compound interest, we have to calculate the interest for every year. And after calculating the interest for every year, that interest has to be added with the principal of that year. And that amount will be the principal for the next year. That is already been known to you. Same way I am doing it for the first year. Same principle what is given here. Now time here is 2 years. Sorry. Here we have taken the time 1 year. What is the rate? 8%. You know how to find out the interest. P into R into T by 100. You got the interest. If you got the interest, easily you can find out the amount after the end of first year. Principal plus interest, that's the amount. Now this amount will be considered as the principal for the second year. Already known to you, no point of telling you again and again. Here also time 1 year, rate 8%. So easily you can find out the interest. Same formula, P into R into T by 100. If you got the interest, will you be able to find out the amount or not? Yes. Principal plus interest equal to amount. Now how to find out the compound interest? Already I told you. Compound interest equal to final amount minus the original principal. So what is the final amount? 23320. And what is the original principal? 2000. If you minus it, you will be able to get the compound interest. You can calculate the compound interest in other way also. If you can add the interest for the first year and if you add the interest for the second year, those two interest, if you add it up, that will also be the compound interest. So now, what is the difference between compound interest and simple interest? Compound interest will always be more because here the interest is been calculated on interest also. So the compound difference means the compound interest. What is the compound interest? 332.80. What is simple interest? 320. Their difference is coming 12.80. So I had given you all the different types of problems based on compound interest. And if you understood all the different types of problems, any problems comes in your examination, you will be able to solve it. What will be the differences? In place of time, time may be different. In place of principal, principal may be different. Okay, but the methodology, the process will be the same to do the calculation. Please do it properly. Okay, so that's for today's class. Do the homework. I hope you are doing your homework regularly. Again and again, I want to remind you, the day the school will reopen, the very first day, I am going to ask from you your classwork copy as well as your homework copy. And there I want to see date-wise the classwork, what has been done, that has to be mentioned in the classwork copy. And in the homework copy, whatever homework I had given it to you, that has to be done date-wise. It has to be maintained neatly, nicely, because every question and answer or next day I solve the questions and send it to you. So there should not be any kind of mistakes. If you made any mistakes, see the solutions and correct it. And whenever you are going to see the solution, if you have any doubt, if you have any queries, like always I am telling you, you can contact me. I'll definitely clear your doubt. Afterwards, you don't come after the reopening and come and say, sir, I didn't understand this particular problem. I didn't understand that particular chapter. I'm not going to listen to that. If you have any doubt, any query, any problem, you are free to ask me over phone. Definitely, I'll clear your doubt. Thank you. Thank you so much.